I'm Marilena and I'm your host for the best of Italy. Ciao a tutti! Today on the best of Italy, I'm going to share 10 fun facts about Campania. If you're new, be sure and subscribe to our channel.
The Witches of Benevento.
The legend of the Witches of Benevento is folklore that dates back to at least the 13th century. The popular belief is that it was a gathering place for Italian witches. They would meet under a walnut tree in Noce di Benevento. By day, they looked like all the other women, but at night they took flight and chanted a magic phrase. Unguento, portami a Noce di Benevento, sopra l'acqua e sopra il vento, e sopra ogni altro maltempo. It was believed that they were able to do horrible things, such as cause abortion or deformities in newborns. There was also a ballad written in 1812 called Il Noce di Benevento.
Mount Vesuvius.
Mount Vesuvius destroyed Pompeii and Herculaneum in 79 AD in an eruption that lasted more than 24 hours. No attempts were made to reoccupy the area, but looters dug tunnels through ash and debris, making away with many of the city's riches. It last erupted in 1944 during the height of the Second World War, destroying US bomber planes that were stationed nearby. A long period of calm means an eruption may happen soon. Today, over 3 million people live in the immediate area of Mount Vesuvius. That is, the most people living dangerously close to a volcano in the world.
Popular islands in Campania.
Ischia is the largest of 3 popular islands in Campania. It was conquered by the Greeks in 8th century BC. They called it the Island of Monkeys because it was full of primates at that time. The common belief is that a volcanic eruption caused the monkeys' demise. Procida is the smallest and least touristic island. It is a place where you can slow down, see how Italians really live, and immerse yourself in the local culture. Of course, Capri is the most famous island in Campania. Legend has it that mythical creatures used to inhabit the island before celebrities and the wealthy took it over.
Hazelnuts.
The Romans brought the hazelnut to Italy and cultivated it in the province of Avellino in Campania. Thank goodness they did, otherwise we might not have Nutella. About a third of Italy's hazelnut production comes from Avellino.
Titanic of the poor.
As you may know, Campania was especially affected by immigration from the late 1800s to the 1920s. What you might not know is that the conditions on ships were not what they should have been. In 1891, a ship called Utopia left from the port of Naples with emigrants from Campania, Calabria and Abruzzo. Unfortunately, it crashed while in the port of Gibraltar, and 563 of the 813 passengers died. The ship was later renamed the Titanic of the Poor.
Luigi Vanvitelli.
Luigi Vanvitelli was an Italian engineer and architect born in Naples in 1700. He was commissioned to design the 1,200-room, 5-floor Reggia di Caserta and worked on it until he died in 1773. At the same time, he designed the Aqueduct of Vanvitelli, also known as the Caroline Aqueduct, to supply the royal palace and the San Leucio complexes with water.
San Leucio.
San Leucio, near Caserta, was home to the utopian city of Ferdinandopoli. King Ferdinand IV envisioned and realized a working city that revolved around the silk industry in the late 1700s. The industrial colony of Rivers was a social experiment and a birthplace for women's rights and socialism. Today, it is a silk museum with restored and working antique looms from the prestigious royal factories.
Pestum.
The archaeological site Pestum, less than an hour from Salerno, is a fine example of 600 BC Greek settlement. It is home to 3 of the best preserved Greek temples in the world. On another note, you can also find buffalo farms that have been producing Italy's finest mozzarella di bufala since the 18th century.
Ravello Music and Arts Festival.
The Amalfi Coast town of Ravello hosts an open-air music and art festival every summer in the gardens of Villa Ruffolo. It is a music lover's paradise. You can see a variety of concerts and sit in on Q&As with artists, performers and dancers and literary reading all summer long.
Naples.
Naples is the gritty and chaotic capital of Campania. It is definitely very unique and unlike anywhere else in Italy. You can find some of Naples' best pizzerias along Via dei Tribunali. There is also some great art by Caravaggio, Michelangelo and Raffaello tucked away in the Capodimonte Museum. Not to mention the Naples Underground, a series of chambers and passageways beneath the city that include Greek aqueducts and pagan burial chambers. Do you know any other fun facts about Campania? Let's talk it out in the comment section below. Thanks for watching The Best of Italy. A presto!